I'll just pop in my little, hey, I'm eating sign. Uh-huh. Yeah, I am a huge fan of The Witcher. I played, as you know, Fox, it was remarkable to go back and look at how much of that game I actually played. 400 hours. Where's my PS3? Where's my PS3? 400 hours of that game. And at least 200 hours of the other two combined. So I likes The Witcher. I got proof. Oh god, that must be loud for you. I'm sorry. Tapes all eating green beans like a fucking savage? That's me, man. Twitch.tv/SavageTina. Oh, it's all out of whack. But Adrian is one of my favorite broadcasters. Always fun to listen to and hang out with, chat with. Adrian, I saw on the bounty board there's a bounty for Dissidia. Have you done that? I also think that's the perfect time, Adrian, to promote that video you did that was breaking down stuff about Dissidia, don't you think? So, Savage Tina's actually channel? Wow, shout outs to Savage Tina. I bet she's great. Might be easier time listening to the tapes of D&D stuff rather than starting a mission that can take any length of time. It could be. Oh, I can't see anything. Oops, you guys can't see anything either. Wait, yes you can. I can do this? I don't actually have to watch it on the other monitor? I can play this game like this and have... That's game changing. I used to have to move everything over. Although I think there might be a tiny bit of lag. I think there's a tiny bit of lag. Okay, so back to not having changed the game. Put everything over on this side. Twitch on that side. So nobody follow the channel or anything because I can't see my recent events. Can't see any damn thing. I gotta change the directory. Don't watch this channel. It's not good. There we go. Doing the effort now. Jacob is not me. The effort is done. Let's put this in let's put this in D&D. Let's put this in the Peace Walker directory. So I don't make any creative folks angry. Peace Walker before D&D. Boom. Okay, that's acceptable. What was I saying, Fox, that I interrupted myself with? Can't see alerts. Now's your chance. I can still see that in chat. Haha. I've got you now. Okay. Time to walk some peace. What was I saying? Oh, Dissidia. That's right. Now's a great time, Adrian, to promote that Dissidia video you did, breaking down like how it works and stuff. You made that last year, and if people are considering playing Dissidia for the bounty board, then that would be the perfect resource for them. Metal Gear Solid: A Bard's Tale. Oh man, if Dandelion from The Witcher was in this, that'd be great. You don't know what a bounty board is? Oh, you don't have access to it yet? I'm upset. You don't have access to it yet? You didn't get into the beta for it? Anyway, we're gonna listen to some tapes while I eat green beans. That's exciting. So you're not gonna see me or hear me for a little bit. I'll be chatting with you guys in chat while I eat, but it's only like, this is like 5 spoonfuls of green beans or something. I'm gonna shovel a bunch of green beans into my mouth. And then I'll react to tapes and stuff on the mic and cam. So I'm sorry. This is a very slapdash together stream today. Sorry for the gunshot too. I'll be done sooner or later. Very nice. Bust out the tough stuff. Nice. You kind of want green beans now? My mom made some killer green beans, man. It's not a green bean casserole thing. It's really just green beans. You can have this one, Martin. You can have this one. There you go. But only one of those from the spoon. If you take the whole mouthful, you get all your gob all over it. I won't be able to live with that. So, okay. I'm gonna hide now and eat my green beans. but we're going to listen to some pretty people talk to me about stuff. We can start this thing up. We'll hit up the briefing files. There it is. Okay. So let us listen.
Since it was founded, my country has not once been able to choose its own path. First Spain, then America. Over 100 years of this.
I know.
In the 19th century, an American mercenary named William Walker seized power in Nicaragua.
I'd heard he exploited rivalries between the political parties.
Even after we expelled him, the Americans sent in their Marines under the pretext of quelling political unrest.
And the real reason?
To intimidate the government and thwart the construction of the Nicaragua Canal.
I thought the U.S. already has the rights to build a canal in Nicaragua.
They never intended to build a canal there. They'd already started digging in Panama. A canal in Nicaragua would break up the Panama Canal's monopoly. Reason enough for America to stick its nose into our affairs.
They snagged the rights so nobody else could build there.
It was General Sandino who finally stood up to los Yankees. General Sandino waged a guerrilla war against the Marines, at last driving them out. He was a true hero, and to us Sandinistas, like a father. But when they pulled out, the Americans left us something to remember them by.
The National Guard.
Yes, La Guardia. In name, a peacekeeping force, but in reality, Commander Somoza's personal army, answering to no one else. Unable to stay silent, General Sandino went to protest and was assassinated by Somoza as he made his way home. It was then that Somoza and Los Sapos began to eat our country alive from the inside. It has been 40 years since the Somoza family became the rulers of Nicaragua. With La Guardia at their command, no one can challenge them.
You came here on the run from the National Guard, right?
See, they took everything. Our land, our homes, our jobs.
Now belong to Somoza.
See, the law too. He's even got the judges in his pocket. You defy him, you face death. Everyone bows and scrapes before La Guardia. Even then you might get a beating if they are in a bad mood.
And you're trying to change things.
That's not all. These Somozas have used their power to line their pockets. They confiscate people's land and hand it to members of the Somoza family. By now, close to half the farmland in Nicaragua is theirs. We were powerless until... You remember the earthquake 2 years ago?
Yeah, I heard the capital was hit pretty hard.
We lost Managua, our capital city. People sent aid from all around the world. Tears of sorrow turned to tears of joy. Yet almost all of it was embezzled by the Somozas.
Hey, I'm
They
back.
sold out those who'd lost everything for money. They feasted on our country's suffering. Public resentment is at the boiling point.
We have
The
muscle.
Somozas'
That's
days
the
are
crappy
numbered.
part about
We
this.
will see to it.
We listened to many of these Amanda tapes before my power went out a while back. Which fucking sucks. So my PS3 does not remember that we've heard this before, so I still have the exclamation points there. So I want to make sure that like we clear all the exclamation points, but I also didn't want to do it off-cast just in case I ended up listening to something you and I hadn't heard before and then reacting to it. Like, what if it was terribly interesting? What if I had a theory about something, you know? Samosa sounds like a food. Yeah, it sounds like mimosas. Or, what are those, like, dumpling things? Are they called samosas? Right? Samosa. Isn't that a little dumpling? Like Indian food? Yeah, samosa, sambusa, or sambaksa is a fried or baked dish with a savory filling, such as spiced potatoes, onions, peas, or lentils. I knew I had heard that word before. It's distinctly triangular or tetrahedral in shape. That is your samosa lesson of the day. The more you know. A mimosa is a beverage. It's a like champagne and orange juice, right?
The first
Well, not
samosa
really like
was
a.
originally no
It's
more
not
than
very
the commander of
pierogi
La
like I have to
Guardia.
say. It doesn't taste that pierogi
Ordinarily,
like
a man
last
at
time
the
I
station
checked.
could never hope to become president. But the president at the time had no
Rising
power
Storm
to back
2?
him. The
Hell is
only
that,
one with
Brad?
the strength to oppose him was General Sandino. No, better to say the general was the only one who dared
Does that
oppose
make you
him.
learn things?
There was nothing
Sorry.
special about
You're
him.
gonna have to.
Above all, it takes a strong will to see
Distinctly
justice
Triangular
done.
is also a good
That is what he taught
album
us.
name. Yeah.
It's also what motivated Somoza to have him killed.
Yes, the rest was easy.
Oh, I see.
He got rid of the president, taking office in a sham
A
election. And
Vietnam-based
once
game.
he had the power, he never gave it up.
That sounds really
Talk about
intense.
heavy-handed.
He had the Americans backing him, that's why. They didn't want to hand over power to a rebellious general.
Even so, it's hard to believe Washington would give its blessing to a guy like that.
The American president at the time put it this way.
Probably the devil
Somoza
you know.
may be a son
Oh.
of a bitch, but he's our son of a bitch. In other words, better a dog or Los Sapos than an anti-US regime.
So Amanda is a freedom fighter from Nicaragua. This game takes place in Costa Rica, though. But the war efforts, the guerrilla battle efforts, have been crossing over there too. So we found her and her younger brother Chico when we were searching for her father, who had actually died. He was the leader of their particular unit of rebels, and she's kind of become like the commander of that group. Although I think she's slowly getting added to our fold. And in Peace Walker, you run the Military Without Borders, or they call it MSF, Militaire Sans Frontières. But it's not Médecins Sans Frontières. It resembles it, but it's not it in any way, nor legally can it claim to be in any way related to it. But this Military Without Borders that the protagonist is running is slowly absorbing other military groups. We're trying to like amass this force that exists outside of international law that like aids in crises and in combat without becoming super evil, but I'm pretty sure we're going to become super evil because character protagonist in this game becomes the bad guy of a later Metal Gear game. So anywho, I would run the Military Without Borders in this game. The military. I get it. Military, because what is it? Kazuhiko Miller, or Kaz as we call him, is our second-hand man, who's really, really running the operations behind MSF. Let's hear one more tape about the Managua earthquake, which took out the
2
capital.
years ago, the day
I have
before
not
Christmas
Godfather.
Eve.
It's coming up soon.
Giant cracks opened up in the streets. Sleeping
Oh
children
no,
were
Brian.
crushed in
Might be time to
collapsing
take a break
houses.
before you freak
No
yourself
chance
out,
to
man.
escape. No visit from Santa Claus. Thanks to Somoza,
Always wonder why Christmas
the old
missed
houses
us.
could not even get rebuilt. It was a nightmare.
I heard the epicenter was right in the middle of the city.
Even today,
There you go.
it's too
You got it,
dangerous
Fox.
to build on top of the fault line. The city center is
Orphans
still
of
in ruins.
Kaz. Oh my
And
god.
to make things worse, Somoza stole the recovery money.
We must not fail. We owe it to those who lost their lives. We will defeat Somoza.
God, I hope she doesn't die. I'll be super upset. She's probably gonna die. She's too cool and strong of a woman to like make it. I hope she lives. Oh my god, we heard all of these tapes. I have heard all of these tapes. Oy vey. Ah. Do I want to hear him again? It's really all we have time for, unfortunately. So, let's hear the most interesting ones first.
Hey, how's the watermelon business these days?
Not bad. I hear the compas back home are hanging in there too.
Good to hear.
You know our nickname. I'm impressed. No wonder they call you boss.
She's
You
so
used to hide your
impressive.
weapons in hollowed-out watermelons, smuggle them right past the National Guard. You even transported pineapple grenades that way. The name caught on among sympathizers in the region, and
What are you talking about? They call us watermelon sellers because the general's name sounds like the word for watermelon. Sandia.
Sandia.
really?
Si.
Damn it, Kaz.
We were lied to by our right-hand man, Kaz. So funny. True! You're right, Fox. I can just go through these and skip.
We are Sandinistas, the heirs of General Sandino.
This one looks really important, though. I can actually skip through them.
The father of modern guerrilla warfare.
To you, maybe.
It's just
To
not
us,
super entertaining
he's more
unless
like
it's
a
voice
real
acted,
father.
but
That why
Since
you
we have
named
heard it
yourselves
before.
after him.
Of course. La Frente Sandinista de Liberación Nacional. The Sandinista National Liberation Front is named in his honor. We share the
Sandina,
general's goal
Watermelon,
to take back our
Sandinista,
country's freedom.
freedom
in his
fighter.
day from America. In ours from the despot Somoza.
Times have changed.
I don't think we heard this
The
one.
song remains the same.
Patria libre o morir. That is our slogan. El Che used to say the same thing, you know.
Patria o muerte. The slogan of the Cuban Revolution. So, you're fighting for a socialist revolution too, then?
No, it's not about ideology. We only want to live normal lives. We are sick of living in a country where you can be beaten for walking down the street, where you never know if your neighbor is snitching on you. Our goal is to give back the country
Yeah, this
to
is a
its
new tape.
people.
Yeah. The Cuban Revolution started out like that too.
We are few in number, but we will win. Victoria o muerte. For a revolutionary, there is no other fate.
Interesting. So Snake is calling out, like, how the previous revolution was an ideological one, and how she's saying this one won't be. But I think he has doubts about that.
Augusto César.
Okay, we'll skip this since we've heard this. I'm just gonna skip these so that we can have them marked off. So we don't have to listen to too many things over and over again.
A revolution to bring peace to your country, huh?
Oh, man!
No matter how much we fight.
Alright, we'll skip through these real quickly.
I know
Oh, I'm just bummed because it's not very interesting stuff. I do appreciate you guys being here for me doing this. I want to make sure that we don't miss anything. This I've heard. I don't know that we've heard the
you
CIA
called that
one.
giant.
Hombre Nuevo's a title taken from something that Che said, I think, or like what
Chico.
he called his men, his unit of men. This one is new.
Snake, I need your opinion. How strong are the enemy's mercenaries?
Your
They're
neighbor
well-trained.
better not snitch on you for
They've got more than
torrenting
enough
anime.
men.
You just
Seasoned
snitched on
too.
yourself, Muscle.
A lot of them probably saw action in Vietnam.
The cops are coming for you right
They're
now.
a tough bunch. And armed to the teeth.
So at least we have
I
one
don't think
new
I've
little
ever seen a
message
mercenary force field that many tanks and attack
before we
choppers.
actually maybe
Shows
do
how
a
much
short
cash
little
they
mission.
have to throw around. And connections. How did they get access to such weapons?
How do you think? They're backed
You
by
played
the one
yourself,
and only
Muscle.
CIA.
And here we are. Half of us farmers and the other half students. Children even.
Chico's a kid, yeah.
Weapons. We're so short on guns we have to steal them from the enemy. As much as I hate to say it, we're always going to be on the defensive.
I know.
Until you win.
And mi viejo. Without him, we
Yeah, I know.
Father.
don't
Oh,
know if we can win. Can we, Snake?
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
But
Amanda,
what?
listen to me. Don't ever let your men hear you talk like that.
gravel.
You're their leader, and a leader has to stand tall, even when times get tough, when it feels like the fear and uncertainty could crush you. You're the one your comrades look to for reassurance.
That's a
what
tough
a leader
fucking
is.
job.
Don't forget it.
Snake.
If you're looking for comfort, go find a church. That's all I've got to say.
You are right. I am sorry. I need to pull myself together.
You'll be fine. I know
5
you
minutes?
have it in
I could
you.
do the kidnapper
Thank you,
mission.
Snake.
Yeah. But if I did the kidnapper mission, I would want to do outer ops along with it. We're not gonna listen to Chico. Oh my god! What? What is new from Chico? Oh, that's actually interesting. We'll do this tomorrow. We'll do the new, like, Chico stuff tomorrow. Can't believe you got new shit from Chico. What about Huey? No way. Why are we talking about Space Odyssey? Captain Blood, welcome back. It was good seeing you in Dog Stream today. I was watching Three Dog play Resident Evil 7. The DLC that is centered around the guy that punches things. Oh my god. That was so much fun to watch. Yeah, if I do Outer Ops, I'd have to narrate all of it. Ugh. Sartre? Macaroons? Ah, I'm so upset about this character who's just like so hyper French. She's so French, she's gonna talk to me about macaroons. We gotta listen to this one.
Tell me, Snake, do you ever put sweets in your rations?
This
Never
woman
thought
is a
about it
spy
before.
100%. She's fake and
I
a spy.
simply love them. French sweets are très délicieux.
Who says
Everyone
that?
knows crepes, but
Who
there
says
are
that?
also profiteroles, eclairs, madeleines, financiers. Then there's tartatin, and you can't forget
She's so fucking
Saint-Laurent.
fake, dude.
Oh,
It's so
and
upsetting.
Mille feuilles, crepes, blancmange,
Yeah, you already mentioned crepes.
I am so-
soufflés, croquembouche, cannelle, Florentine, Queen Amagne, peach melbas,
Finished?
and macaroons. I love those the most. Macaroon Parisian are the best. They are so cute and colorful, and they contain meringue, so they melt right in your mouth.
Wow. I'd no idea macaroons were that popular in France, too.
What do you mean in France too?
Macaroons are those coconut-flavored cookies, right?
Ah!
Excuse you? Macaroons contain almond powder, not coconut.
Show
Don't they have
macarons.
peanuts in them? I've had them in
Macaroons
Japan
are the
a few
coconut
times.
ones.
I
I
thought
made
they
that
were
mistake
called macarons.
early in my life.
Macarons? Some cheap imitation, I am sure.
Okay, cute.
French macaroons have a long and distinguished history. They date back to the 16th century when Catherine de' Medici of Florence married into the French royal family.
No.
The story goes that
Don't
her
do it, Tina.
pâtissier shared the recipe
Don't end it.
after their
Don't end it
lives.
like this.
That is a history of over 500
You can do it.
years.
You can do it.
So, they're
It's a short little
originally
call.
from Italy, then.
We can
Well,
live. We can
Don't
get through
macaroons
this
come
one.
from Italy, too?
Look,
Deep breaths.
I do not really think.
Keep in mind, macaron is almost identical to
Just
macaroni.
listen to Kaz's
Wow.
voice.
That settles it.
I cannot believe this. To associate macaroons with macaroni? You, Monsieur Miller, are an insensible oaf.
He's still gonna
Hey,
fucking
why am I
win.
the bad guy? Come on, Cecile, wait! Cecile!
Same. Same. Big boss, more like big mood. I'm the same right now, dude. Just, ugh. My God. I don't like this lady. I'm sure she's not actually French. This is like another Eva situation. Most likely, they're throwing another Eva situation where it's like, she's not who we think she is. She's stealing information for the bad guys, you know. Although I really liked Eva. I really like Eva as a character. Especially her character arc, you know, bleeding into 4. But, boy, this woman is so gorgeous. She is so, like, the perfect, most likable human being. She's so beautiful. She's funny. She's sweet. She's intelligent. She knows everything about everything. And yet she's trying to come off as ditzy and silly. She does funny impressions of birds and monkeys and pigs and dogs. But she's also really, really well versed in things. Like, she also has like this distilled, refined Frenchness about her that's so, like, not real. It's surreal. It's hyper real. It's too French to actually be French. And so whenever I listen to her speak, I just slowly, like, I can feel my shoulders rising. I can feel my knuckles whitening and my fists tightening. I hear my teeth gritting. I'm just like, fucking shut your fake mouth, fucking fake ass spy ass bitch. But she's a lovely girl. She is. I have no evidence, none at all, to suggest that she's a bad person. I don't want to talk about Naomi. We're not going to talk about Naomi. But I do not trust this woman. Oh god, I didn't trust Naomi either. Oh no, it's Naomi! It's Naomi Mark II. You're right. Anyway. It is 8 p.m. now. Which means I gotta go play D&D on twitch.tv/Madame Gandalf. I gotta go do that. New Omi? Oh no. Plus, Paz said that her friend recorded a tape of 2 voices, Dr. Strangelove's voice and the boss's voice, which is used as Dr. Strangelove's AI. Paz said her friend recorded that tape while they were escaping. Then we find this Cecile girl, and she says she recorded that tape. She says she recorded that tape as she was fleeing from Dr. Strangelove's laboratory. Should I close my music? Like a dingleberry? I close my damn music like a dingleberry. She says she recorded that tape because she was out recording bird sounds because she's an ornithologist. Which, by the way, was the same lie we said that we were an ornithologist too. We were in Costa Rica observing birds and shit, which is a total lie. Snake is super bad at lying about these things. So I think that they think I fucking forgot about Paz and her friend going missing and dying and being tortured, but I didn't. And that is not Paz's friend. She's too old. She's too fucking French. Anyway, I like this game a lot, and I'm gonna play it tomorrow. Tonight, though, I'm gonna send you guys over to Madame Gandalf's channel, where I will be doing D&D. I might even perform a song today. We shall see. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll be putting in the hours over at Madame Gandalf's channel, and then tomorrow, hopefully there won't be anything that'll keep me from starting on time tomorrow. I will try to record some content for my upcoming vacation tomorrow too, but I won't let that interfere with actually doing the show on time. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll play until midnight there. And we'll just do Peace Walker all damn day. But yeah, that's it. Good nights. Thank you for being here. Thank you everyone who stuck around from the raids, especially while I was just eating green beans and listening to tapes. I know, Captain Blood. I'm sorry, but tomorrow will be perfect. Good night, guys.